do you think that prices will eventually go down, and how do you think that these tariffs will affect?
It's a great question. So actually, here's the good news. Prices are going to go down in the short term because the price of oil is plummeting right now, which is great, which means that you guys will pay less at the pump. Oil went from $70 to now $53 a barrel in the last couple of days, which is amazing. You guys will see that very soon. But I don't want to lie to people. Prices might go up in certain sectors. And I don't love that. I think long-term they will go down. And just so everyone's clear, you guys are about to get no tax on tips, no tax on Social Security. You guys are going to get a massive tax cut this year, which I think will make the tariffs go over a little bit easier.
And I've also heard I've heard things on social media saying that these tariffs will actually not bring higher quality jobs into the U.S. And so, what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I mean, obviously I disagree. There's a lot of guessing, so I'm not going to spend my time here guessing because we are embarking on the largest tariff experiment of the modern economic order. I think it's going to work, and if it doesn't work, I know President Trump will pivot out of it. But more importantly, people voted for it, and I think there's something even more disturbing when people say they're going to do something and they don't do it. People said, Trump, please bring back manufacturing. Please bring up our wages. And you've got to give him enormous credit for the courage to do that, even when the market goes down, even when people are going after him. I think that's something that is definitely worthy of notice, for sure. Thank you very much.
What's up, Charlie? I'm a huge fan. One thing that I haven't seen you speak on yet is your opinion on people sitting or kneeling for the national anthem and how someone who disagrees with that should approach saying something to them, or if they should say something to them.
Well, yeah, people have a right to do that, and you should tell them to stop and to have some respect for the flag. I mean, I believe that when Colin Kaepernick did that.
I agree with you as well. I was just wondering.
Is that still a thing? Do people still kneel during the national anthem?
Yes. I just had 2 instances of it this past week, and I went up to them and asked them why, and they proceeded to say they have no actual reason. They just wanted to be disrespectful. So I was wondering how I could fix that personally, like if I have a conversation, or how should I approach that?
I mean, yeah, tell them to, if you hate this country so much, leave. And you can't even stand for our national anthem. I think it's repulsive and an insult to every veteran that served this nation and bled and died for our country. Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Can you sign
yeah,
my
I'll
hat?
sign it. Yep. Disagreements, guys, can work their way up. Yeah.
Test. How you doing, Mr. Sir? So I agree with, I love you, by the way. So I agree with everything that you speak about and that you talk about, except one thing. So I drove 6.5 hours to debate this one thing and to settle it. So Michael Jordan is not the GOAT, it's LeBron James. LeBron James? Yeah. No. Why do you think Michael Jordan's the GOAT?
I mean, man, it's so self-evident.
Okay, here you go. So earlier you were talking about how there's more whites back in the day, right? So it would be easier for Michael Jordan to play in the league against more whites.
That wasn't in the 1990s.
Okay, but
the league was fully and well integrated by the 1990s.
Who was the Hall of Famers that he played against in the finals?
Isaiah Thomas, Magic Johnson,
okay,
Larry Bird,
okay.
Hakeem Olajuwon,
no, okay,
Charles Barkley.
Okay, so it's like a
Pistol,
no, listen.
Not Pistol Pete, but John Stockton.
Okay, no, but listen. It's like a Domino's pizza, right? So if
I've met you before.
No, you haven't met me. This is the first time we've met.
I think you were at Missouri State University.
Oh, you're lying. Okay, but no,
am I right?
No, this is like a Domino's pizza.
No, I'm right.
You are not.
You were at Missouri State University.
You want to shoot for it, 1-on-1? We'll shoot for it.
Yeah. No, you asked about the pizza.
Ball don't lie. No, but for real, it's like a Domino's pizza. Do you want a pizza with good crust, or do you want a pizza with good crust, good pizza sauce, good cheese? That's what LeBron James is. He's got the whole package. What Michael Jordan? What can he do? What can he do? He can score. Okay, I don't agree with
Do you know
LeBron.
there was only one player ever to win the Finals MVP, the regular season MVP, playoff MVP, scoring champion, and defensive player of the year, and that is Michael Jordan, 6-0 in the finals. By the way, do you know that LeBron James is 0 for 14 in game-winning shots in the finals or in playoffs?
Hey.
And Michael Jordan, Michael Jordan had the most legendary.
Listen, there's one thing that my girlfriend taught me: longevity is the king. I might not play that role, but that's what she said, and I agree with that. So LeBron James is way outplayed Michael. What, he played baseball. What, is he a baseball player or a basketball player? Like, come on.
He was so good that he won 3 titles, played a little baseball,
okay.
came back and won 3 more. LeBron James has lost more finals than he has won. And wait, how many finals did Michael Jordan lose?
He didn't lose any.
Yeah, that's right. Wait, when you go into inner city Chicago or Philadelphia, are they wearing Jordans or LeBrons?
Yeah, no, they're wearing LeBrons.
Oh, they're wearing LeBrons?
Yeah, I wore LeBrons in state
Really?
championship.
What do they look like? It looks like you're wearing Nikes to me.
No, in the state championship, I rep some LeBrons.
Oh, yeah, the LeBrons? Yeah, sure. If the NBA, is it more popular today in 2025 or back in the 90s?
It's fallen off, but I think it's because
Why? Who's the face of the NBA?
Caitlin Clark.
Oh, Caitlin Clark, yeah. There is no argument. MJ is the GOAT. Thank you very much.
I appreciate it. Can you sign my hat?
You were from Missouri, though.
Yeah, you got it.
I got a good memory, right? Thank you, man.
I was gonna talk to you about, like, I'm a high school senior. I go to the high school, like, right over there down the street. I was gonna ask you, what do you think I should do to prepare going into college?
It's a great question. Thank you for that. Why do you want to go to college?
I feel like, well, my parents are kind of making me, but at the same time.
Bad answer. Why do you? You're your own sovereign being with your own agency. Why do you want to go to college?
I feel like it'll just be a good start for me, and in the career choices that I want, because.
Fair enough. What are they?
So right now I'm kind of undecided in liberal arts and sciences, so I don't know exactly what I want to do, but you don't. But
Just lock in. You just ignore it.
Yeah, my bad. So I kind of want to see what I'm going to do, because you don't have to declare until your sophomore or junior year at most schools. So
I want you to think deeply about whether you should go to college or not. I didn't go to college, and worked out fine for me. We have way too many people going to college in this country, if I may speak so, candidly. In preparation, learn as much as you can. I wish when I was 15, 16, or 17, I spent even more time reading books, trying to dive deep into big ideas. You can take Hillsdale online courses at charlieforhillsdale.com. That's charlieforhillsdale.com. You guys can take them free of charge. So, yeah, make learning a top priority.
So I was also going to ask, like, what do you have to say to all the students out here that are here supporting you, that are in college right now, that have, like, a bunch of student loans? What are you going to say to them?
I mean, yeah, look, some of them are kind of trapped. I will say try to graduate as quickly as you can, and then try to use what you have and your experiences here. At best, college can be a great connective tool to find people in your industry. So at the very least, if you're here, find people that are able to connect, and you're able to find internships or better better paying job because of it.
That's true.
Has your stance changed on college?
No.
No, it hasn't. It's always been this way?
I have a book called The College Scam. I think I saw it right here. Someone had it over here. Right there. There's the book, The College Scam. Yeah.
So why do you think college is a scam?
Well, okay, happy to explain that. The national graduation rate, 41% of people that go to college do not graduate. And then half of the people in this audience that are in college, if they get a job, will end up getting a job that doesn't require a college degree, basically rendering their experience here completely useless.
I wouldn't say it's completely useless. Like, for example, I'll probably get a lot of hate for this, but my mom, she has an English degree, and she doesn't really do stuff related to English. She's the director of digital analytics at State Farm. And what she kind of does is she just, like, analyzes the data trends and kind of makes decisions from there. And she uses her English degree, like, every day to write emails to help her do all this kind of stuff with good language. Hey.
No, it's fine. It's good. I mean, look, let me just say one other thing. And you're a high schooler. Thank you for coming up here. You deserve credit for that. It's not easy. So artificial intelligence is going to displace 99% of all the jobs you're getting degrees for. Most of the reasons why you're in school, your jobs will not exist. We're going to have to retrain the entire country to use AI and to find other jobs. And writing emails, Grok can do that. ChatGPT can do that pretty well.
That didn't work so well for me. I don't think that would work well for me if I decided that one day I wanted to use ChatGPT on, like, one of my AP comparative government essays or something.
Well, it actually works for a lot of people in this audience. I mean, you'd be surprised, right, guys? I'm not even endorsing it. I'm saying college has become a scam where it's like, who can use AI the quickest and the best? And, like, you're not actually learning the way you used to. And by the way, the point also is that when you graduate, the jobs will not exist because they're going to have artificial intelligence doing these jobs for you. So
I would argue that they aren't going to have artificial intelligence, and that's actually kind of a threat, because what if
it
you
already exists. I'm not trying to like big time you, but like millions of people are going to lose their jobs in the next year.
So heart surgeons are going to lose their jobs to
Eventually.
AI?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, it's not. You can laugh. Do you know that? So, for example, in healthcare, there's an entire profession of cardiologists, for example, that read heart scans. They're going completely out of it. AI does it quicker and more accurately,
Wow.
and they do it in seconds. It's facts, right? In fact, people are detecting heart arrhythmias, cardiac blockages, places they need to have stents in seconds, where it otherwise would take weeks to get a cardiologist to look at it.
Where's your evidence for this?
I mean, look, man, it's pretty self-out. Where's my evidence?
Yeah.
I mean, anyone around you will tell you it's true. I mean, you could just look it up on any multitude of examples.
What about a credible example?
Type into any search engine of your choice, okay? AI detects tumor quicker than, human, and you will see that all across the country they're using AI, and they literally have no use anymore for people to read scans. They double check the work sometimes, but at like a 99% veracity it works. Finally, other paralegals. Paralegals are like a thing of the past. Paralegals used to be people that would write up briefs. ChatGPT can read a 3,000-page legal brief in 30 seconds and summarize it more crisply and better in better language than a human being can.
I'm pretty sure that's not all paralegals do, though.
Paralegals basically read and write, and ChatGPT does that better than a human being and quicker and more accurately. I'm not here to debate it with you. It's a fact. AI's taken over the world, and I don't think people are prepared for that. Thank you very much.
Okay, can I get a hat?
Yeah, sure.
Wow, guys, this is lovely. I love this debate because, Charlie have been saying college is a scam for quite some time. I think those are the first video I saw about Charlie, and ever since then I've been asking myself, why do these guys still stand on the ground that college is a scam? But whenever you hear Charlie speak, you definitely get a reason to believe what he's saying. And saying college is a scam, well, I'm done with my college, and though I may not be working with my college degree, but at least I met people that, I'm currently working with, and I felt like that opportunity for me to go to college gave me the opportunity to meet them. You understand? But I will still agree with Charlie, not entirely that college is a scam, but what we are studying in college is outdated. That is the truth, if we are being sincere to ourselves. It seems like they are recycling teachings of like 50 years, 60 years back to us, and the world is changing. You see, artificial intelligence is there to make things a bit faster. Sometimes when I'm stuck and I'm finding it difficult, let's say I desperately need an answer, I either go to YouTube and watch YouTube video, to get video explanation of what I need, or I go to Google and Google search. But I think that method is a bit slow because I won't get direct answer. But when I pick my phone and chat to ChatGPT, it seems like I'm in another world entirely. I am being exposed to more, especially when I need something done so quickly. Like ChatGPT is there to deliver. And I think that is what Charlie is saying that artificial intelligence is gradually creeping in, you understand, taking over the work of human. I know they cannot take entirely everything, but gradually it's happening. I saw a movie of, let me say, like ChatGPT now can produce a movie, not ChatGPT, the artificial intelligence can produce a movie. You understand? When I saw this, I was wowed. And I saw a video on Instagram yesterday whereby assuming Mary had a phone, you understand? I mean, the mother of Jesus. Like, you could see her vlogging about her experience, we are in Nazareth, we are moving to this, this is where I give birth and this. I felt like, wow, the world is gradually changing. And I saw another one of Daniel in the lion den. He was like, at the beginning part of the video, Daniel was like, I can't, the king said no one should pray, but I'm going to pray. So the next one, he was like, okay, I've been captured, I'm going to the lion's den. And he was vlogging with the animals. I was like, Jesus. Like, this is the level of creativity of artificial intelligence. Like, it's gradually taking over, and there is no limit to what it can do. So there's nothing like in the next 2 years, this is the limit. Like, it surprises us almost every month. Every month you're hearing that this artificial intelligence is there. The next month they've created another one. Like, I don't know. I feel like we are just scared. Like with the educational sector or what they are teaching us, I think they need to up their game, you understand? Because the amount of money we pay per month or per semester is quite too much. With ChatGPT, you pay like, I think, $9 a month or even $10. And university, you pay $20,000-$30,000 a year. And you pay way below that to get your answers from ChatGPT. So why would someone employ a college holder or a college degree holder to do a job that he can just pay maybe $10 for and get access to, chat with artificial intelligence to give him sufficient answer? You understand? Because the level of the speed, the time saving that you get from using AI is just mind-blowing. Anyway, I'm not discouraging anyone from going to school. If you have the means to go to school and educate yourself, you understand? Try and make friends. It goes beyond just what you're being taught in class. Try and mingle with people, you understand? Make friends, try to build that connection. I think that is what artificial intelligence cannot give us. You see, that physical interaction, that connection, because you never can tell where the future, will take you to. So it depends. Maybe those connections you make will be what will make a difference for you in the future. This is a beautiful one coming from Charlie. I love this and I want to see more videos like this. If you have any recommendation, let me know in the comment section. If it is your first time visiting the channel, click on the subscribe button. Thanks for watching and remain blessed.